Welcome back to Kung Fu Maintenance, where I show you how to make the most likely repairs you'll need to make in your lifetime. If you'd like to get the latest videos, subscribe and then hit the little bell icon right at the subscribe button and it'll notify you of any new videos when they're released for you. Welcome back to Kung Fu Maintenance. We're going to be doing a different video today, a different approach, where we're going to be explaining the factors in charging an air conditioner unit that's low on Freon back and forth in Spanish and English, and it's not going to be a translation like word for word. It's just more of a discussion upon discussion, and it's definitely raw. It's not perfect, but I hope you like it, and I'd like to make more like this if you guys see a lot of value in it. So you got to let me know by hitting the like button and leaving a comment letting me know you'd like to see more videos like this or something along those lines, or a comment of what you think. I just prefer that you keep the comments clean, and I'll try to make these videos as good as I can. Let's jump right in.
Ok, cuando vamos a recargar el Freon a un aire acondicionado, primeramente hay que conectar la manguera amarilla al tanque. Después hay que conectar la manguera azul a lo que es la
The suction side or the low side?
De salida. Entonces conectamos, primeramente claro, a usar sus guantes protectores para lo poco que se tira el gas. Hay que checar bien que se conecte.
Yep, so we're hooking up the low side, and these are low loss fittings, so they turn off real quick when you disconnect them to prevent refrigerant loss, and also to help prevent frostbite on the fingers.
Sí.
And that's why he's wearing gloves too. I actually like to wear 2 pairs of gloves on the hand that I'm hooking the line up with, especially when you're doing the high side line, because it can release more refrigerant.
Así es, muchas personas no usan guantes, pero es más mejor, más protección para uno mismo cuando desconecta uno. Si hay alguna fuga de gas, de Freon, te proteges tus manos. Checamos que tenga el empaque.
Yeah, it's making sure the gasket's actually in there.
Yeah.
Making sure we have no leaks.
Empaque en español, empaque, gasket. Chequeamos en la entrada. Hay que conectar muy bien. A eso me refiero, para usar los guantes es muy bueno, es muy bien protegerse de las manos, porque si como miraron ahorita salió Freon, y ese Freon te daña tus manos en cantidades un poquito más, ¿verdad? Por eso es muy importante traer guantes.
Yeah, so I really like wearing the gloves, and especially I usually use 2, even 3 pairs of gloves on that one hand to really protect it, because I've had really bad one. I have video on it where I was hooking it up and it shot all over the glove, and it froze the glove, like ice on the glove.
Así es, por eso es tan importante traer los guantes, porque en una cantidad bastante de Freon te daña tus manos. Por eso es muy importante traer guantes. Yo nomás traigo ahorita uno, pero se puede poner de a 2 para más protección.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to purge any air that's in the line. The worst thing for an air conditioner is to get air in the line, because it'll mix with the refrigerant and it'll turn into an acid. So that's why we're going to purge.
Por eso también a continuación hay que se puede decir purgar, en español se dice purgar, sacarle el aire a la manguera que trae para que no entre primeramente aire y luego gas a la unidad. Nomás se le abre poquito a la manguera y ya está abierto el gas. Ya, eso es un poquito de aire que se tira de la manguera.
Yeah, so we're purging the air out, and it's important we do it from all 3 sides. So we're doing it from the yellow middle hose, we're doing it from the high side, and we're doing it from the low side.
Y así mismo a la manguera de entrada como la de salida. Es poquito nomás en lo que sacas un poco el aire que tiene la manguera.
Yeah. And this is called the de minimis release, and it's important to preserve the system so that air doesn't get inside, because air contains moisture, and that's what we want to prevent. If moisture gets mixes with the refrigerant, it can turn to an acid.
Así es, eso es para protección del compresor, que no le entre, verificar que no entre aire y le entre solamente Freon.
Okay, and so once we're purged, so we've made sure that there's no air, and I would even let it go a little, just a tiny bit longer, just to make sure that the air is out. So I would crack it just a tiny bit longer.
Yes, it's done.
Yeah, I would a little bit more.
A little more.
Yeah. That's good.
Y mucho cuidado con su cara, hay que mantenerlos lejos de la cara de uno por a su vez como salió ahorita el gas, el freon, te puede dañar tu cara. Hay que mantenerlos muy alejados de la cara.
Okay. And now we can see our pressures here. So this is what our pressures are. This is our high side, this is our low side. On the green dial is actually the temperature for R22. The pink dial is for R410A.
Okay. So aquí tenemos
no, you're okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, so now we're looking on the high side. As a rule of thumb, we're looking for ambient plus 30 degrees.
La temperatura ambiental de ahorita que tenemos aquí en Palm Springs temperatura estamos a 98 grados.
Yeah.
Por lo tanto,
so on the green dial, we're looking probably for 128 as the rule of thumb. So we're definitely low on refrigerant. And then on the low side, we're looking to be around 40 degrees. The low side green dial is going to correspond to the temperature of the evaporator coil inside the unit.
Okay. Aquí como vieron estamos a 98 grados, debe estar como a 120 grados para que quede bien la temperatura del aire. Aquí lo estamos dando en el color verde. Este tiene que tener más o menos aproximadamente 40 a 45 para que esté en una temperatura agradable y bien para tu compresor.
Okay, so now we're going to open the low side.
Open the low. Vamos a abrirle la llave azul para echarle freon al termostato.
And you can hear how thirsty this one is. And we're charging by vapor. We have our can upright, which is a lot nicer to the compressor. Yeah, no, we're going to probably need more. But we're so low, we've got a long ways to go to get to 130, 138 on the high side.
Vamos a dejarlo que esté rellenando el compresor. Este tiene que subir a la temperatura en unos 130 grados, 130 más o menos.
Yeah, so it's pretty hot outside today. It's like 98 degrees. It's really humid. This line should definitely be cold to the touch. The low side line should definitely feel cold.
Okay. Entonces aquí estamos a 98 la temperatura, pero hay bastante humedad. Por eso es lo que se va a tardar un poquito más. La línea no está fría, tiene que estar más fría. Por eso vamos a esperar un momentito más.
Okay, when we want to get an accurate reading, then we'll turn the dial off, and that'll tell you, that'll show us what we're at, where we're at. So you can see how the low side bounced down quite a bit. It's like 42, and the high side gives us a more accurate read of what we're actually at. So it'll take a little while for things to come over to the high side. You can see the low side starting to go back towards 40, and the high side raising up, and we're aiming for that 128. For our temperature, it's ambient plus 30 degrees. So we definitely need more Freon.
Okay, vamos a abrirle un poquito más. Como miraron, ya subió un poquito, estaba como en 38. Ya subió con lo que le abrí un poco. Vamos a abrirle nuevamente porque tenemos que subirle esta temperatura para que esté en ambiental más o menos a 128, 125 por ahí.
Starting to get colder, but it's still got a little ways.
a little. Está muy poquito, no muy despacio comprendo.
Now this one, we definitely have a leak somewhere. We don't know where. We sort of searched for it, but haven't found it. But this is Sunday, and this unit we haven't had any trouble with before. So we're just going to charge it for now, get it going good. we're not going to worry about it being too perfect. We're gonna try to get it as perfect as we can, but we know we're going to probably need to come back eventually and leak test this and better figure out where our leak is at.
Okay. Check the liquid or check the Freon.
Not really. Yeah. For now, we're gonna get it working and get out of here Sunday. You know. You can only do so much, you know. This one, the high side actually wasn't on all the way.
Oh wow!
So now it's getting nice and cold. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and turn it off. We're gonna see where we're at.
Como miraron, fue un error mío no haber checado que la manguera roja estuviera bien completamente apretada y por eso no estaba transmitiendo bien no estaba dándole el circuito al Freon. Ahorita ya está más fría la manguera, la línea, y como pueden ver aquí ya subió a 130 en lo que es lo verde.
So we've got it turned off now, and we're taking a reading and seeing what we're at. But we're going to re-crack this line again just to bleed any air that might be in this hose. Again, we don't want any air or moisture going into our system. And what's good is this never actually did enter the system. It only was going up to this point. So let's re-purge this line again.
Por eso es muy importante tener las mangueras bien apretadas, lo que es a mano, no con pinzas o con alguna otra cosa. Apretado, pero asegurarlos que quede bien asegurada, porque cuando tiene alguna craqueada la manguera no va a funcionarte y te va a estar marcando que bajo en el Freon. Por eso es muy importante chequear las mangueras que conecten bien.
So can you purge from here again? Let some out, yeah.
Vamos a chequear, vamos a abrir un poquito la manguera esta, desflojarla. Recuerden retirarse de ahí de la manguera, de la cara, protegerse. Ok, ya miraron que tiró.
So now we're at 130.
130.
Yeah, we're good. Because we were looking for 128, right?
130.
And then I can recheck what temperature we're at. Your ambient temperature. Ambient temperature is hot.
Yeah.
Muy caliente. Yeah, 98 degrees. And it feels much warmer. But yeah, so we're good on our high side. Now normally I would recover what's in the high side. This time I don't want to because we're already so high. So we're even a hair over, but you know, plus or minus 5 degrees on this and you're good. So we're gonna call that good. Our line is flashed nice and cold. Yeah, and we're ready.
Done?
Yep.
Como miraron, el error que cometí fue la manguera, pero ya está listo. Ya el termostato ya le marcó 48 más o menos, que es lo que tiene que tener de Freon. Ahora ya quedó listo. Hay que asegurarnos, cerrar el tanque del Freon. Primeramente, close. Primeramente hay que cerrar el tanque del Freon. Luego a retirar las mangueras.
Okay. So yeah, we can detach and we can detach.
Okay. Ahora vamos a retirar la manguera de alta. This is hot.
Yeah, we can disconnect this one to take off.
Yeah, for
high side. High side, yeah.
Okay. Por la manguera de alta presión, pero mucho cuidado, como les vuelvo a repetir, por el gas que queda en las mangueras, el Freon. Okay. Aquí la retiramos, miraron cómo se dio el poquito Freon que retira.
So you heard our quick connect cut off right there, so it shut off the refrigerant flow. This is what we wanted. So we're making sure the gasket's in there.
Tapón y verificar que tenga el gas que está dentro, el empaque que le llamamos, para evitar posibles fugas de Freon por la válvula. ¿Okay? Ahí lo tiene colocamos, cerramos, apretamos manualmente, nada más con la mano.
Yeah, these you just want to finger tighten.
Yeah.
You never want to use a tool to tighten them down. because they can mushroom the end and then make it hard to replace the Schrader valve if you ever needed to.
Así es, solamente con la pura mano, no usamos pinzas, nada. Es lo suficiente para que el empaque presione la tapadera nada más.
Okay.
Procedemos. Estas hay que volverlas a poner donde están.
And then we'll disconnect this side. Now normally we would recover all the refrigerant that's in our hose. Right now it's trapped refrigerant up to this point, and normally we would recover that into this unit. If you had another unit to charge, you could just go on and use it to charge another unit. But this unit, because we're already at our target temperature, I'm not going to recover the refrigerant. I'll just use it for another unit.
Okay. Next.
So next we'll disconnect this one.
Desconectamos la manguera del tanque de Freon. Igualmente, ahí se dio el poco Freon que tiene en la entrada.
Okay. And then normally at this point, this is where we would bring over all the refrigerant that's trapped in this side. Normally we would open this side all the way, and then we would meter in the liquid refrigerant that's left over into the low side. We're not going to do that this time because we already have too much refrigerant. We would wind up needing to recover. What I'll do is take this refrigerant, we'll go ahead and disconnect the low side, and then I can recover this refrigerant that's left in the high side hose into my recovery tank instead, and that way I don't overcharge the system. So we're just going to go ahead and disconnect. Yeah.
Desconectamos la otra manguera azul, la que es de baja presión.
On our valve hid somewhere. Oh, there we go.
Verificamos que tenga el empaque, el gasket que le llaman, y lo ponemos, como les dije anteriormente, manualmente, nada de pinzas, porque esto te puedes dañar el tapón, puedes dañar el empaque y puedes tener fugas posteriormente. Ahí está.
All right. That's great. This one, we're all done. We're going to need to come back eventually and look for a leak or what more, but today's Sunday, so we're ready to get out of here. Hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely a little different but hopefully you get a lot out of it, and that I'm trying to learn Spanish. It's not easy. And learning any different language is always difficult, but I thought this would be a fun way to kind of do it and learn.
Pues, igualmente yo pues no estoy muy bien en lo que es el inglés en traducción. Espero que me hayan entendido lo que les quise dar a entender para una carga rápida de Freon para un aire acondicionado que le falta poco, nada más. Ok, gracias.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like. Nice, beautiful Palm Springs day, but it is hot and it's humid.
Humid and dry.
You're ready to get off this roof. Ay, 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 get some water. Make sure we get all these covers closed too. It's definitely critical. All the rain that we've had. The streets are just crazy out there. Driving in was insane. Nice and cold now. Whew. Temperature is coming down. It's gonna take a little while, but we'll get there. Hope you like this one. Espero que te guste.
Be on the lookout for more Kung Fu maintenance coming soon.